In a case with direct implications for South Carolina's environmental future, the U.S. Supreme Court on Thursday ruled that the Clean Water Act applies to pollutants that spill into groundwater and reach protected waterways. The case that originated out of Hawaii upheld and clarified a major enforcement arm of the act and settles the major question in a similar case. The court is still deciding whether to hear Kinder Morgan's appeal of a decision against it in the 2014 Plantation Pipeline spill in Belton. In that case, Kinder Morgan vs. Upstate Forever and Savannah Riverkeeper, the pipeline company argued that the Clean Water Act shouldn't apply because the 300,000 to 500,000 gallons of petroleum that spilled from a pipe made its way through the soil and groundwater to a nearby stream and didn't spill directly into the stream. The decision in the Hawaii case, County of Maui vs. Hawaii Wildlife Fund, rebuffed Kinder Morgan's main argument and likely means the pipeline owner will face Clean Water Act penalties for the oil spill and will have to pay for further cleanup of the Belton site, which is still facing environmental impacts as a plume of petroleum in the groundwater continues to spread, said Frank Holleman, senior attorney for the Southern Environmental Law Center who represented Upstate Forever in its case. The court will decide within the next few weeks whether to hear Kinder Morgan's appeal, or more likely to remand the case back to the Fourth Circuit Court of Appeals to assess damages, Holleman said. We believe the Supreme Court's decision is directly applicable to the ongoing pollution and what's happened at Belton, and that is very good news for the Anderson community and clean water in the Savannah Basin, Holleman said. Kinder Morgan said it continues to strongly believe in its position in the lawsuit involving Upstate Forever and is reviewing how the Supreme Court's Maui decision applies to Belton, said Melissa Ruiz, a Kinder Morgan spokesperson. Upstate Forever brought a lawsuit in 2016 against Kinder Morgan because it didn't believe the company was doing enough to clean up and restore the site of the spill in rural Belton. In December 2014, residents discovered the spill from a broken pipeline about 1,000 feet uphill from Browns Creek, a small stream in an area surrounded by farms, forests and creeks. Kinder Morgan has worked with the State Department of Health and Environmental Control on a cleanup plan, which it said could take a decade to complete. 5 years in, the company reported it had cleaned up more than 222,000 gallons, which left more than 147,000 gallons in the ground or water. From the outset, Plantation Pipeline Company has taken full responsibility for the spill and expressed our commitment to a thorough and complete remediation of the site in accordance with all applicable laws and regulations including oversight and direction from the state, Ruiz said. Toward this end, we have spent approximately $11.